guys, welcome back to our channel after our long break. My name is Jennifer.
I'm Chelsea.
And we are back with our anniversary video, and we took a really long break.
Yeah.
It's been so refreshing.
I was going to say, quite the hiatus.
Yeah.
Spending a lot of time just like getting back in business and focusing on
coming up
family
with some good content
and content.
I started working at another school. So
just really a whirlwind of we're almost on first quarter, and I know that because of tax season. Yeah. So we're on first quarter
if you
coming
own
up.
a business, you know that. Oh.
So here we go, first quarter.
I know. It's not that bad, I don't think.
No, we're gonna make it.
It's gonna be great. It is hilarious.
I know. But speaking of time off, we had absolutely the best first quarter retreat.
Yeah. We do a yearly retreat together, and it was an idea that I got, a long time ago, who knows where, but it really does make a companionship. So, and make you guys really get to know each other, especially if you're business partners. And this year we went to McCall. We loved it. We talk about work. We mostly do work.
Yeah, relax.
But relax.
Rejuvenate.
Yeah. Yes, rejuvenate.
Enjoy
we always go to the
company.
spa, which is amazing there. I can't wait for you guys to see that.
No, I cannot wait for you to see that. I think that's always a highlight of it for us, is getting the opportunity to go into something like luxurious like that and step into another esthetician's world. So that's a highlight.
Yeah,
for me.
It really is. It really is. It's important too. I feel like you should really be checking out other people, other estheticians.
Well, you're gonna die because we actually are gonna take you along with us. So be prepared. Let's go see the Shore Lodge at McCall. Yeah. The spa, and how our weekend retreat went.
Yeah, you guys are gonna love it.
Our drive was so amazing, and we got all checked into the room.
It was absolutely gorgeous. We had an awesome charcuterie board. A beautiful view.
Yeah, the view was unmatched. Seriously, look at that sky.
Absolutely stunning. Right when we got there, we just got all ready for dinner for Chelsea's birthday dinner.
It was so beautiful. We went to the Narrows Steakhouse.
It was a beautiful view as well. We sat right by the window.
I could not believe that they gave you complimentary palette cleansers.
That was kind of cool. I really did like that. The appetizer was insane.
And at the end, to celebrate my birthday, they brought out a cupcake. It was seriously so good.
It was amazing.
Best part of the dinner. We were so full, but we definitely could not miss that view. So we went back to the room and got all ready for the pool.
The pool's absolutely stunning outside.
They had three pools, 2 hot tubs, and a regular pool, all heated.
Insane. Yeah, the water felt amazing, and you looked out on the lake.
We just spent the night hanging out, and after that, we went straight to bed.
Yeah, we were out We had to go outside and just check out the view in the morning with our coffee. It was so beautiful out.
Yeah, we woke up promptly, had an early morning chit-chat sesh. Look at that view. It's seriously stunning.
I could stare at it all day.
You guys, it is, what is it, Friday morning?
Friday.
We are gonna head to the gym. We
Yeah,
don't have gym stuff, and then we'll have our treatments in just a couple hours. Thank you. Oh my goodness. The snow, damn, it's frigid.
It's really cool.
After our workout, we went to the Cutwater Grill, which is a restaurant in the Shore Lodge.
Yeah, it has a beautiful view as well. It's right out on Lake McCall. We got to sit right at the windows, have our mimosas.
The trio, water, coffee, and a mimosa.
The trio.
Finally, we got all ready and headed to our treatments.
I was so excited. I'd never done anything like this before at the Shore Lodge, so I was excited to see what the cove was like. The spa uses Eminence. We absolutely love Eminence.
They had us fill out paperwork on tablets and go through questions, and then we handed them back to the receptionist. Snuck in a few selfies before we headed back
to the changing room. The changing room was amazing.
Seriously, the fitting room that had it all. Locker, shower. It really had everything, a sauna. We each had an hour-long service. It was wonderful.
It was amazing, so relaxing. Spa water.
After we got spa water, they really had everything here.
It was insane. You can order food there. We actually ordered cocktails.
Yeah, they had cocktails and a food menu. It was wonderful.
Yeah, and you get to stay there for like 2 hours after your service. So you're there for a total of 3 hours.
Okay, bye McCall. It was such a good weekend.
I'm sad to leave.
I know, and the Shore Lodge was amazing. And now we have a beautiful snowy drive, 2 hours downward.
Yeah.
So Boise, here we come.
Woohoo. Ready to go home, but also wishing we could have stayed one more day.
It was a good recharge weekend. I'm just going to say, if you don't take this time for yourself to fill up yourself, how do you feed other people?
Yeah. Now it's really time for us to get back on it.
Yep. Nose to the grindstone. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. So first off, cameras were not allowed in the treatment room. Trust me, we tried to film it.
We both tried.
I mean, totally understood why they didn't let us, but yeah. I absolutely loved my facial. It was very relaxing. I fell asleep. It definitely was relaxing facial.
What treatment did you buy?
I just got the detoxifying facial.
Okay.
Yeah, so the detoxifying facial, I thought, would get some extractions and stuff like that. But more, it was like steam, a lot of good cleansers. They use Eminence. Yeah.
Seriously, we love Eminence. And that, it was I think it's a perfect line for a very mountain resort town.
It's very relaxing. All the smells were fantastic. I thought, honestly, the highlight for me was literally the pools.
Well, the facility. So I got a full massage.
Yeah. What did you think about it?
And our treatments, we were talking about it, our treatments were very comparable in cost.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought my therapist, my esthetician actually, and dual licensed therapist was phenomenal, very well versed. I very much enjoyed it, and I think it's always different because we come from a different angle. Are you quiet in your facials?
Usually. Because, yes, I'm quiet my facials and my massages just because normally we're always talking when we're doing facials, honestly. Yeah. Like, even in the school, we're always talking.
No, but the facility was absolutely a huge highlight. The pools were wonderful. The
Amazing.
Staff was wonderful.
You could call and have food brought in there. We had some cocktails brought in there.
The locker rooms, the sauna.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
The amenities, they included a hair dryer, touch-up things. I genuinely thought that the facility was over the top. And
Short Lodge.
I was talking with Jen, and we talk about this to other estheticians, but not only one, is it important that we support other estheticians, but two, I learn a lot from these.
Yeah, I do too. Every single time I go into a facial, I feel like I am quiet sometimes, well, most of the time, but I do learn a massage technique maybe, or if they use something I like the smell of, I'll ask them what it is. So something like that. So I learn something every time too.
And I think for me, massage is probably one of those things that when you can feel it and it's a hands-on and you like that feeling, it's like, oh, I want to try and do that again. But I genuinely think like you can learn so much about someone's rapport, their technique, their material back bar. And I just think I absolutely cannot say enough how important it is to go get treatments that you pay full price for and that you...
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just money circulating. Like, it's great to support other members. And, again, it's a learning moment. Like, definitely time for you to learn something, try something new. So, I enjoyed going to have my facial. I still have not yet to have a facial with someone who does the firming, sculptural massage. I want to learn how to do that.
We've been talking a lot about sculptural technique, which is like a very European.
Yes.
It
works because through the lymphatic, because we have the lymphatic on the hydrofacial. And
no, check that video. We have a great video on it, but I genuinely think that would be an interesting facial to see a full facial of a sculptural lifting technique facial. Do it. Go get it done so that way you have an idea of how it should feel, what a professional, and then when you go to learn it, you'll really have that enhanced experience.
Yeah, make sure you like it first.
Do you know what? It is our 3-year anniversary.
Yeah, seriously, 3 years of doing this.
I can't believe it. Where has the time gone?
I know, in all those videos.
I feel like if we went back to the first one, I feel like if we go back to the first one,
they're cringe.
Something that we would. Well, I think
that was when I was in that small space.
I think this is a good time because I feel like there's a lot of questions that we should go over just for the fun of it, like a Q&A about YouTube, about our 3-year journey on it. And I mean, just like kind of be real about it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it has not been an easy road, but it's been awesome. I feel like we've really, it's been nuts, actually.
Actually, it's kind of crazy.
It's been so crazy.
Okay, so I have a good question that I feel like I get asked all the time. Like, do you watch our videos?
Yes. Do you?
No, do you watch
do I watch them? No. I will put it on in the background for the watch time hours when we needed those. I definitely did that for you. Yeah. You were like, do it. And sometimes I would even turn the volume down because I was like, oh my voice. Like,
I don't like hearing it.
So self-deprecating. So I just was like, oh my gosh. But it helped. And Claire was watching them, and then my mom, all of our families were watching.
I watch them. Our families watch them.
Yeah.
Everybody else is probably unique out there besides like 20 people. That's like our tight inner circle. For sure. Yeah,
definitely.
What has been the most crazy experience doing YouTube for you?
Honestly, the craziest thing is that I did it in the first place because
putting yourself out there.
Yeah, putting myself out there because I wanted to start with a blog and she said vlog, and so I was like, okay. I'm like, you're in charge of it. And so basically that's how it started.
No, that is. I think for me probably is kind of watching all the hard work that we put in.
Yeah.
I think watching, because it kind of came out of like what we like to talk about, as well as I'm so new-ish to the industry. I felt like I was like constantly looking for resources, fun things, like just dive right into it. So I think the craziest thing is watching like what we talk about kind of come to fruition with like all these wonderful people that follow and that think that it's interesting content.
I was like, wow, we have 30 followers.
Yeah.
But now
30
like,
followers. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
That was for sure family and friends.
Oh my God, for sure.
I think another good question, which I was thinking about, is what is the biggest hurdle that we've faced in YouTube or in business? Because I think for you as a major business owner, so we've hit a lot of different hurdles.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of different hurdles. Like, honestly, inventory, trying to learn how to balance inventory has been interesting because we love so many lines, but it's just not feasible to stay in business by doing all of that. So we did have to narrow it down, and that was really hard for me.
Yeah.
That was a hard hurdle because I want it all. I want to show it to everyone.
I think like mine's kind of the same. Not like so niche down, but I think for me, between family and business and life in general, I'm spread pretty thin. I think it's hard to be consistent.
Her baby is 1.
No, yeah.
Can't even believe
it.
now.
I have a 1-year-old now. But it's hard to stay consistent, be consistent, and really find time for like all these fun things that I like to do, but also really devote the time that is needed to like my family and my friends and those relationships. So I think for me, the biggest hurdle is like work-life balance. Is that everybody's real hurdle? But that
was my problem, but now my kids are gone.
Yeah.
Now you're right in the thick of it.
That's got to be it.
But it's a beautiful time.
No, I'm enjoying it. I think it's worth it. I do think it's worth it.
I do too. We also, during our long break, went to San Diego.
I know, we had a great time spending.
We had so much fun. They went to Legoland. I went to the beach.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It's just nice to get out and force yourself to spend time away.
Yeah, it was actually really relaxing. I think one of the biggest things for me, especially like talk about a hurdle, is self-confidence and
agreed.
Critics out there, you know, they can be pretty harsh, but I've really learned you just have to have thick skin. You know, you have an open heart, clear mind, and you are doing good out there. And then eventually that helped me build my confidence by doing that.
Well, and for me, comparison is the thief of joy. And I have a hard time with being like, there's so many amazing educators in this industry. And not just that, but we both just enjoy this industry so much that it's like a hobby passion that we both like to do.
Yeah.
And I sometimes look at how successful other people are and think kind of where we're growing.
I mean,
and
I would have watched this right out of school.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest thing. Is like, is it really valuable?
It is.
Do we have a good... But I enjoy it. So no matter what, we both really enjoy it and have fun when we are able to put the time to it. And it's a lot of work, but it's so enjoyable. And that's what I was going to say, is like, no matter what, whether there are critics out there that don't think it's like worth it or haters. You know, and we like it and we have fun doing it.
And we have so much fun doing it. But I honestly felt like, you know, we really came at this like with helping other estheticians straight out of aesthetic school. And if you want to go take another advanced course, you can watch a video on it and see if you even like it first. But the niching down and all the different avenues that you can go to make your aesthetics career successful and not have an issue with staying in the business. I mean, it's a high
I think
burnout
also,
rate.
not just a high burnout rate, like it's not a great success rate. I think coming out of school and in school, they tell you in your class, so many people are going to be working. And I think that makes you nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And I think other thing is like we talk about the many second jobs that you do while doing it.
You have to love it.
It takes time.
Yeah,
it is
you
not
have to
a
love it.
successful pit right from the go.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone has a different experience. But I just think for me, hearing other people's stories makes you understand how hard people work at it to be how successful they are.
Yeah, and I have loved all the SD interviews.
Yeah.
They really have been so fun, and it's been great to see where they've niched.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool.
Well, and we can't do it all. It's good to hear what other people know.
No,
and
exactly.
love
There's
and
enough people out there for all of us, and we can't know it all.
We just want a good little group out there, and let's chit chat and grow together.
Yes, we can all do this.
Agreed.
When the tide rises.
Agreed. You guys, we get so many questions on the YouTube channel and in the Facebook groups and on the Instagram, and I think we put a few together, but I was kind of going over with Jen, like, what is the biggest question we get?
Well, the biggest question that we get is always the same question from everyone, usually in school, but it is how to diagnose the skin condition, how to understand disorders of the skin. I cannot tell you enough that it is so important to understand skin conditions, diseases, and disorders. You really don't become an effective esthetician without understanding the skin first. And honestly, that's so important to me because I feel like dermatologists and estheticians should be working together as a power team.
And I just feel like you can't learn it all in one. I think the biggest thing is to say, I'm out of school now, almost 4 years. It is so important to continue your education. Yeah. We talk about in some of our series, especially our ingredient series, taking time to find time to continue to study these conditions, the diseases, disorders, the triggers, any kind of skin cancer, outliers to help you. And I think the only way you can do that is make it through school, make it through boards, get your job, and really just take the time to take things in and start studying on your own time.
It's overwhelming. Right when you graduate, you're like, where do I even start now?
Yeah.
Like,
and you have
what
to
do
learn
I
a new
even
job.
do?
You have to take boards, and you have to learn a new job and fit in with coworkers or however your experience
That's
is going.
why I so suggest never going out on your own right away. Just because getting that experience,
I just think it hits you
really
quickly.
hard.
But you have to, once you feel like you get your bearing, you have to find your time to keep learning, keep focusing on this. And if you're asking about a reaction, if you're asking about a condition, it's something that, is mindful to keep studying and to take some more courses or get a tool that's really a helpful tool.
Yeah, you really want to study anatomy and physiology. That's really what it's about. And then the skin, the layers of the skin and how they work, what they do, because you don't know how something's going to affect something, like an acid's going to affect, without knowing that the molecule size is small enough to go that far.
Well, let me tell you, I did not do good in school, but I'm learning a lot more about combining products, combining acids.
Yeah, I love
how it's
that
working
cocktailing.
In the skin.
It's been fun, actually. We should do a cocktailing video.
That would, with cocktails.
Cocktailing
Skincare
with
cocktailing
cocktails.
with cocktails.
Gin and tonic, please. Extra ones.
Extra ones. Yes.
But yeah, I believe too, we get a lot of questions on waxing too, which we don't do.
I was going to say, probably the number one question on waxing is, what is the best wax for face?
Yeah.
What is the best wax for Brazilians? What are your waxing tips to speed yourself up?
Yeah.
And
I do have a lot. I waxed for a lot of years. But at the end of the day, we
have a great interview coming up. If you are a waxer, if you are a brow waxer, a Brazilian waxer, looking to speed wax, stay tuned. We have a great interview and someone that I really feel like will be able to give you some of those answers. Yeah,
when we were in San Diego, we went and interviewed an esthetician there.
Yeah. Libby. So check out Libby Lazarus if you're looking on waxing. I will drop everything.
She is so informative. Yeah. Like, definitely all about it. The wax queen.
Well, I can't wait for that interview. I can't wait for you guys to see it. And for all those wax questions, stay tuned.
You guys, I just want to give you guys a huge thank you, big heart here for supporting us.
Yeah.
We really love doing this, and we wouldn't be able to if we didn't have people viewing it.
Yeah, I cannot believe it's been 3 years. Thank you so much. It's a fun journey for us.
It just shows you don't give up.
Yeah.
Sia was right.
And I think if you like something, you just do it and you grow. I know from our first video to this video, it's a different energy, a different vibe, and we're just growing and just doing it because we love it. So I can't thank you enough.
I mean, it's hard to come up with content every week that you guys are going to be interested in.
It's
so
consistency.
It is kind of a lot of
we
work.
joke about it. It's consistency. Like we want to be on it for you. So if there's something, if you have a question for us for our next Q&A, leave it in the comments. Or if there's something you want to see, please leave it. We will work so hard to try and get those. And I have a few that have asked for a skin anatomy. Like there's definitely a few that I'm going to start working on. So
skin anatomy would be amazing.
Yeah, thanks for your submissions. And we will get back to you. And leave a comment if you have something that you're looking forward to or a question that you want to get from us. And just thanks again. We really appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much.
We're going to do a giveaway, you guys.
Yep.
We have been talking about it.
Yep. Our 3rd year anniversary, we're going to give away a Glymed Hydrating Enzyme Mask. It's my favorite. I absolutely love it. It's my little green mask.
Yep.
Dress up like the Hulk.
The green machine. The best hydrating enzyme mask. You can use it back far. You can use it on yourself. Hopefully,
I have driven home with it on.
Have you really? Oh my gosh.
Luckily, nobody saw it was dark, but I was just like... I know, and I haven't.
They probably think you're experiencing army painting because it's a very green mask.
It's very green, but it's really hydrating. It smells good, and I love the digestive enzyme in it. Yeah, it's amazing. I would put it all over my body if I could.
Yeah. So pretty much to get that mask, you need to like this video, subscribe, leave us a comment, tell us that you want that green hydrating enzyme mask from Glymed,
and what your favorite episode is.
Yeah, what your favorite episode is.
What your favorite episode is.
And we will enter you in to win that mask. It's going on all the way to the end of next month. So take your time, get in on it, and we'll announce the winner at the end of the month.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for the like and subscribe and following us. We love you guys.
Yeah. I hope you like our anniversary episode.
Yep.
And look forward to next week where we dive back into normal scheduled content.
Yes, we're officially back.
We back.
Yay, we back, bitch.
Bitches.
Bye.
Bye.